Hello, my name is Brent. I'm 42. I got a little bit of gray hair. I do find it ironic that when I was at my grandmother's 100th birthday party this weekend, I ran into my cousin, who's just a year older than I am. He doesn't have any children, and he doesn't have any gray hair. I'm not a wealthy man by most people's standards, but we seem to find a way to get the things we need, and I'm very thankful for the things we do have. When I was younger, I was pretty good at getting in trouble. I took the wrong road more than once, but I had very good parents. They taught me right from wrong. They showed me what love is, and they showed me how to live my life. That's an advantage that a lot of children don't have. When they get into trouble, that's what they know. That's the way they think maybe things should be. But when you have a good parent or good parents, you know that's not the way it should be. We need more good foster parents. I would like to tell you about some of the people that I met while we were involved with the foster care system. We were involved with several different social workers. Some of them pretty darn good, some of them not so good. The kids had a social worker. Her name is Alicia. She is amazing. On many occasions, she had to make some pretty hard calls and had to step up and say things that I would find extremely hard to say. But she did it, and it's not like she made a fortune doing it. The kids also had a CASA worker, a court-appointed special advocate. Somebody that is charged with looking out for the children's best interest and nothing else. They may take them shopping, they may talk with the children's attorney, they may deal with the children's social worker. But in our case, it was kind of like having another grandmother who was very eager to help the children. We're very thankful for her, and she's still involved with the children. The judge in the case had to sit up there every day and tell parents that their kids weren't going to go home with them, and make decisions as to where kids were going to go. Again, not a job that I think that I could do, but a very important one. There were also, like I say, a couple social workers that bibbed on their reports, said they were inspecting when they weren't inspecting, didn't follow through, and we really needed to kind of keep up with them instead of them keeping up with us, which is another important part of it. There are a lot of people in this system that have way more than they can handle. It's not necessarily that they're terrible at their job, but when you've got twice as many cases as maybe you should have, it makes things more difficult. So the more people that are involved, the better care the children get. The system needs more good parents, but unfortunately, good parents don't always get much contact with the foster care system. Good parents are coaching, they're helping with homework, they're working, they're cleaning the house, they're taking care of all the day-to-day responsibilities that that doesn't leave a lot of time for searching out children to take in. Those very reasons are why those children need you. Many people think they aren't good enough to be foster parents. I would ask yourself to give yourself a little bit of credit. Do your children feel loved? Do they know right from wrong? Do they understand responsibility? Do they know God? No one is a perfect parent, and you don't have to be perfect to be a parent. I would like you to think of a mentor in your life. Was he or she perfect? Or did they just take the time to make you feel special? Some people have concerns about how bringing another child or children into their house will affect the children that they already have. I can tell you from experience that they may feel jealous, they may resent them, they may have rivalries with them, and those things can be hard to deal with. I would remind you that these are the same things that children go through with brothers and sisters that are born into the family. There may also be some trust and some cooperation and some learning, and every once in a while a little bit of fun. I'd also ask you, who do you share your holidays with? Your birthdays, your milestones, your grief, your celebrations. I spend them with my brother and sister, and my mom and dad, if possible. The same brother and sister that one time I was jealous of, and sometimes I resented, the ones that I competed with. But I'm still very glad to have a brother and a sister to share the important moments in my life. Being a foster parent or adopting a child isn't for everyone. Not everyone has that calling. There are other ways to help. There's respite care, which I'm sure could be explained further detail later maybe. There's emergency care. You may have talents that I don't know about that could be of great help. People can participate in the CASA program. Doctors could maybe accept medical cards, or I understand that being a doctor is a business. But unfortunately, a lot of the doctors that, or medical facilities that do accept medical cards are substandard. There's nothing in this life that I can do that can make me as happy, as proud, as frustrated, as mad or excited as the things that my kids can do. Having more kids just means I get more of that. Sometimes I know that sometimes knowing that I've made a difference in Heidi, Kimberly, and Dale's lives is a huge reward in itself. I won't let my wife bring home any more kids. We're pretty much full. We need you. And I thank you very much for your time.
Now the girls wanted to sing a song with my speech. We were going down the road and we heard this